More than 80% of Nigerians are affected by the impact of conflict. This underscores the need for a new approach to tackling the issue of peace and security in Nigeria. UN Resident Coordinator to Kyrgyz Republic, Ozonnia Ojielo, made these remarks while presenting a paper on peace building in Nigeria. Moya Thomas reports.
The need for peace in any nation cannot be overemphasized, as it forms the basis for any meaningful development. While Nigeria is not at war, the pockets of violence and conflict in some parts of the country gives the appearance that it is. The UN Resident Coordinator to Kyrgyz Republic, Dr. Ozonnia Ojielo, says conflicts are now more complex than they used to be, requiring a different approach. He recommends a whole-of-government and a whole-of-society approach to resolving them, if Nigeria is to achieve the sustainable development goals. He identifies some measures needed to approach peace in Nigeria.
Societies that possess more cohesion, that have higher income levels, that promote more inclusive economic and political regimes, that have a more diversified economy, and a history of peaceful cooperation among groups will experience less violence.
The Institute for Peace and Conflict Resolution is tasked to take more proactive steps in preventable deployments, especially on mediations.
The idea of prevention is even more important today than it was many years ago. And it's not just a tokenism, it's not tokenism, that we actively now need to work and focus on preventing violent conflict. And unfortunately, the multilateral architecture we have for doing that, it's frayed.
What peace builders do is to try and prevent the escalation of the severe agitations that will lead to violence.
Dr. Ojielo says Nigeria has a history of peaceful coexistence and recommends the need to revisit this, institute a new national consensus and a common vision in the citizens. Peace in the country is a responsibility every Nigerian needs to take more seriously, from the things we do to the things we say. Owning and being responsible for our words and actions, both physically and on social media, requires us to be more tolerant and accommodating of one another. Moya Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.